So, Smitty, getting the opportunity midway through the year to come on the trade, did you feel like you got a bigger opportunity to be a bigger part of the team when you came over to Stockton from Wilkes-Barre?
For sure. Obviously, didn't have the season that I wanted to in Wilkes-Barre, and just was feel really fortunate to get the opportunity to come here and um, play from the deadline on basically, and kind of make something out of my year. And I really feel like it took a little bit of time, but got my game back, and especially these last couple weeks, I thought I played pretty decent and was able to get some chemistry with some guys, and I think you saw a lot of guys take a little bit of a next step. So it was great to see, and all in all, it was a great group of guys, and obviously we wish we could have kept going.
Did you feel like there was a particular reason why your game was able to bounce back? Obviously, we don't see very much of you in Wilkes-Barre Scranton, but here, I mean, it was an almost immediate impact.
Yeah, obviously there's a lot of reasons, but you can't really talk about them. I think all I could put it as, I had a lot of confidence and encouragement from the coaching staff right from day one, and I think that went a long ways to for me to play my game and do the things that make me successful as a player.
For you, I think one of the big things that they needed to get someone in is to run a power play. And I think when you came in, it was running things on the half wall and helping get the power play turned around, because before then it was, in February it really struggled. So when you came in, it started to see it bounce back. And towards the end of the season, some big power play goals helped you win games and keep you playing meaningful hockey toward the end. So do you feel like when you came in, especially on the power play, that you were able to make an impact using your skills that you've developed over the last few years in pro?
For sure, I think I pride myself a lot on the power play, and for a guy that is expected to produce, you got to do it on the power play. So like I said, it was awesome to have that encouragement right from day one. I thought we got off to a good start those first couple games, and I think, like you said, there was some time down the stretch here where we needed big goals, and we were able to come through. So I think there's a lot of good things. Obviously, we had different guys going in and out, whether it was call-ups or injuries, and I think you saw a lot of guys step up and make plays, and that's what you want to see this time of year.
How big was it for that opportunity where you see guys get called up, you see injuries happen, and yet you guys stay in the hunt till the final game of the season? Did it kind of speak to the never give up mentality of this team?
Yeah, it's in the AHL there's going to be movement, especially later on in the year. So, to be playing a meaningful game last night, especially if you want to look back the last couple of weeks and the way the standings were, and losing guys like you said. So, it's tough, not getting the win, but I thought the guys did a great job, especially this last week of playing hard and playing some good hockey.
For you this offseason, focus going to be on trying to earn another opportunity? I imagine, obviously, everyone wants to play at the National Hockey League level. You have spent a little time with the Colorado Avalanche, but for you going forward, is that kind of the goal, to try and get another NHL opportunity?
Yeah, it's like I said, I just really want to try and build on from the deadline on, and just keep getting better as a player. I still feel that I have room to take that next step and get my game to a different level. So that's what I'm looking to do.
You came here a couple times while you were a member of the San Antonio Rampage, playing in front of the Stockton Heat faithful now, and especially when you look at a game like the final game where the fans really came out and helped drive you guys toward the tail end of the season. Was it a fun opportunity for you to come and play for a team that you used to call a rival, and now you were able to play for the team?
It was great. There was, like you said, a lot of energy in the building. There was multiple nights where we had basically almost every night ton of support, and definitely feed off the energy of the fans, and hopefully they're proud of the way we played this season, and continue to support us.
And you get a little bit of time now where you can kind of take a breather, step away from the game, rest, recuperate. Any fun plans this off season that you're looking forward to?
Just getting home, I think, and seeing the family. My brother's his wife is due here pretty soon for their second kid, so I think just being around the family, and then probably a little bit of time in Kelowna later on in the summer with just vacation.